Today. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hello, hello. I've got one really ripe banana here on my counter sitting. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am going to get me some to drink because I am thirsty. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes so you guys can pop on. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Can you believe we made it? First week. Gone on the books. I don't know what's going on. My ice machine's not making ice. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I know it's early. I normally come on at 10 p.m. Eastern time, but I said, let me just hop in a little early because I want to do my power walk today before work again and my trampoline. I feel so good since I've been doing that. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. I think I'm gonna add 3 cloves for that. So today we are going to be making flatbread pizza and we are going to be doing some broccoli, some potato broccoli cheddar soup. So I'm gonna get me my handy dandy potato peeler and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my potatoes. So recipe calls for 2 potatoes, but these are rather small. So I'm gonna do 3. What's the matter, Lucy? Hello? Peel the potatoes. Hello, hello. I know it's very, very early. I just had my first cup of coffee. Oh, I may have another one before I go to work today, but for now, it's just gonna be my cup of coffee. I broke my fast this morning. I had some eggs with toast. It was yummy. Hello, hello. I can't see none of the comments, so I don't know if you guys are hopping on. Please say hey. Let me know if you guys can hear me, okay? And see me, because I can't see none of the comments, so I don't know what's going on with could be my internet. It's been acting weird lately. Oh, there's Jim's. Hey, how are you? Welcome. How are you this morning? We got the first comment in. All right, so we're gonna be making the cheddar potato broccoli soup today for Friday. So I'm gonna peel like 3 russet potatoes, but you can use, actually, you know, it would be really good with this soup if you did the Yukon Gold. I don't have any. They were a little bit more pricey at my store, so I didn't get them. But they'd be really good with the Yukon. I love Yukon and the red potatoes too. But red and Yukons were not on sale. So we got these. There's my little garbage bowl here. So I'm gonna prep all my ingredients that I need for the soup. All right, I am gonna need a bowl because we're gonna dice some onions and some garlic. Got to have the garlic. Here's a big old onion. Look how pretty those roots are. You get to plant. That's good. Hope you guys are having an amazing Friday. It was a beautiful day this morning. I went out to take my kids and I could hear the birds this morning. They were like all over my trees. They were telling me, good morning, good morning. They were saying that to each other. So beautiful. Now you can hear my chickens. They're clocking away. Oh, here's my garbage bowl. I keep forgetting I put a little garbage bowl right here. So it's easy. I don't have to go all the way to my garbage can. I'm just gonna give these potatoes a quick rinse. So how is everybody this morning? Have y'all had coffee yet? It's Friday, the end of the week. Anybody has any plans? Any plans? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing and liking my channel. I appreciate you guys. So I normally hop on here around 10 p.m. Eastern time because I'm here Eastern time. But today, oh, I'm gonna cry. Don't do it, Lily. I don't have my contacts. This is a fresh onion, guys. These are fresh. I normally hop on around 10 a.m. Eastern time, but today and yesterday I actually did it kind of early because I've been doing these past couple days walk like right before work. I know it's crazy, right? I work all night and I'm here walking before work. But yes, the reason why I was doing it is because I get to do some me time. So I get to walk. And not just that, but I get to bounce. I have a trampoline. So that helps me a ton with my circulation. I have a lot of circulatory problems, so that helps a ton, especially with pain, like joint pain. So I've been doing that. Oh, God, I don't want to cry. Sorry, guys. Onions are fresh. You guys are not making me sad. I'm really happy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But it's a mess today. So here is the onion. I'm gonna dice the other half. Thank you, thank you. So where are you guys tuning in from? Are you new on my channel? So guys, I am trying to grow. I just looked this morning and I was like 773, I believe it said. Oh my gosh. It was like 770. Those are tears of joy. Tears of joy. So I'm so excited that you guys are subscribing. So I really want to get, by the end of this month, to 800. I am so stinking excited. Look at this. You can see the teardrops just running down my eye. Hang on. I have to get a paper towel. Wash my hands. These are tears of joy, guys. You guys make me so stinking happy. Like, for real. For real. Look at this. I'm crying. Oh, Lord. Anybody subscribed? Everybody subscribed. Yes. So thank you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining me, by the way. I'm sorry, but I had to. My onions are really, really fresh. They're so fresh. Make sure when you guys get them at the store, they're nice and tight heads. They're not bruised or soft. You see any spots in them, don't get them. And so I already peeled my potatoes and I got my onions prepped. I'm gonna go ahead and minced up my garlic, because I gotta have garlic, right? In this cheddar potato soup. So we're gonna smash 3 cloves of garlic. Whoops. 3 cloves. These are giant big cloves. I'm so excited to use these. These are from Spain. And I got them at BJ's. And I was so excited to get them because Spain has really good garlic. When I was growing up there, my mama used garlic in everything. So I'm going to do 4 on this one. She used garlic for everything growing up. We love garlic. Any garlic lovers out there? We love our garlic. So we're just gonna mince it really, really small, because this is gonna be the first thing we're gonna saute in the butter. We're gonna make like a roux, right, for the potatoes. So I already got my, not my crock pot, my pot in the back there. I'm gonna mince up these onions. My garlic. There's my garlic. Cleaning off my counter here. And now I'm gonna do my potatoes. So I'm gonna slice these guys in the middle. And we're gonna cook them all at the same size so that they can cook really quick and easy. We want them all the same. And these are small russet potatoes. Hello, good morning, David. So we are prepping up for potato broccoli cheddar soup, and I've already cried with all these onions here. These onions are so fresh, and I don't have my contacts today, so oh my gosh, they're still doing its effect. And I'm also so excited that you guys are here with me. Let me throw this out. All right, I'll put my potatoes in here, in this bowl. I've already diced 2. And now 3. All right, into the pot. Perfect. So now I'm gonna start heating up my stove over here. And we're gonna do about 5 tablespoons of butter. Let's see, let's do some butter because we want it nice and creamy, right? So we get creamy, potatoey, cheddar soup. It's gonna be delicious. Let me put this over here. So we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna do 4. We're just gonna wing it. We're gonna do 4. Hello guys, welcome. Look at all those pretty faces. Pretty faces this morning. Gems. Hello, how are you? Good morning. So, I'm gonna melt my butter here. Butter goes in. Then we're gonna take the onions in there and the garlic because we're gonna use that. Next, I need to make the roux. About 4 tablespoons of flour. So I did 4 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna do 4 tablespoons of flour. Get my little measuring spoons. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and a 4. 4. All right. There we go. So we're just gonna let this butter melt. Let that butter melt. Then I'm gonna move you guys over there so you guys can see what I'm doing over there. And I think that's it for that. We're just waiting on the stove. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my liquids. So I'm gonna get some milk, some chicken stock. We're gonna need about, let's see, we're gonna do a combination of bone broth, which has a lot of collagen in it. It's really good for you, with chicken stock. I'm gonna mix the both because I don't have a lot left of the bone broth. So we're going to do, where's my, let's see, 3. It's about 3 cups I'm gonna do of the chicken stock. And where's my, here it is. Here it is. Bone broth. Whoops. Actually, I think we almost made it to it. not quite. So we're gonna add to this a tablespoon of chicken broth of the what I normally use, chicken bouillon. I use this stuff. This lasts me forever. I used to buy the chicken stock, like in those Tetra packs, but they were, or you can actually make your own if you have like rotisserie chicken. You can actually make your own chicken stock. All you need is celery, some vegetables, and you got amazing chicken stock. You just boil it, and it's truly, truly amazing. So we're just gonna mix it all up, because this is gonna cook my potatoes. Then we're gonna need about 3 cups of milk. So we're going to get my measuring cups, handy dandy measuring cups. Guys, talk to me. Talk to me. We're gonna use, you can use whole milk. Actually, that'd be really rich and creamy, but I'm gonna use the 2%. Thought I got it on the floor. So we're gonna do 3 cups. 1, 2, and 3. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna heat up my milk just a tad for about a minute. All right. And then we're gonna chip on this. I don't want to burn my butter. So now it's perfect. It's lovely. It's lovely, my dears. My dears, are you doing amazing? How are you doing today? So we're gonna get some thyme, because we're gonna use thyme, because we need a lot of thyme in our hands. And I don't have fresh thyme, otherwise I would use my fresh thyme, but you guys, I grew it in the spring and it didn't do anything. I don't know, for some reason it did not grow very well. Now some of the other herbs are doing great, but thyme didn't do very well. So we are going to look very, I think it's going, yes, it's going to look very tasty. Water guns. It sure will. So I am going to add about a teaspoon of this thyme, right? Because I have very little left. But I think that's all we need. And it's going to cook in that butter, so it's going to flavor that butter. Butter. And then immediately we're going to add the onions and the garlic. And they go in the butter pool. Can you guys see? Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. Can y'all see that? I don't have a lot of counter like on this side where the camera is, so I don't want it to fall. All right, so we're just gonna nicely saute. Look how golden it's looking. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It smells delicious. When onions and garlic are involved, the smell in the kitchen, it's amazing. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? My milk is ready. And then I'm gonna get some cheddar cheese. Because we can't make potato broccoli cheddar soup without cheddar, right? So we're gonna get some cheddar cheese and actually have some mozzarella that I found for a flatbread pizza. I didn't think we had any, but we do. So if you don't have cheddar, which I probably won't, because my kids, they love cheddar. So I have a little bit of cheddar, but I've had tons of the taco style. You can use it. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, I do have cheddar. This is all I need. So we're gonna use 3 cups of cheddar. That should be good. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano because I love Parmesan cheese. Who likes Parmesan cheese in here? What's your favorite cheese? Tell me, what's your favorite cheese? My kids love Parmesan cheese. And they like the stinky cheese. Does anyone know what the stinky cheese is? So we're gonna do a combination of each. And I gotta buy some more because I always buy Parmesan cheese because it's good for a pesto when you're making pesto. What's your favorite cheese, guys? Tell me, tell me. So we are going to now, so this is nice and sauteed. We're gonna add the 3 tablespoons of flour. Actually, you know what? I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Because I gotta put the chicken stock in. That'll be fine. All right. All right, so now we're going to add another bit of butter. Then we're gonna add the stock in there. Just burning up some of that flour taste. But yeah, if you're doing this at home, don't do what I just did. Boil the potatoes in the chicken stock first. Then do the roux. That's fine. That's just fine. So we're gonna let that dissolve. And it's gonna thicken because it has flour in it. And I'm gonna get my broccoli because I need broccoli in here. Because that's the star of the show. The star of the show is the broccoli. So we're gonna do broccoli. Since my broccoli is frozen, we're gonna steam it. Oops. Oopsie daisy. You can cut it in pieces if you have picky eaters, and I do have a picky eater that does not like big pieces, so, and that's my youngest, so I normally chop it up a little smaller. So we're gonna do 2 minutes so they can steam. Well, that's happening. We're gonna stir this up and we're gonna add our potatoes in. Because the potatoes need to cook a little bit longer. But since I cut them all the same size, they should not take that long to cook. So we're gonna do it with that, with the roux. And then I think I'm gonna need a little more broccoli. So we're gonna take some from here. So I like it nice and hearty with lots of broccoli. Let me check your comments, guys. Yes, it's going to be tasty. Dawn says it's going to be tasty. Put the lid on it, let it cook nice and slow, because this is going to be the hardest time is to just wait on the potatoes to cook through. You really want the potatoes to cook all the way through in that chicken stock. But it probably would have been better if I would have added the roux yet, but that's the thickener. But that's fine. We did a boo-boo, that's fine. It should not hurt it. It's probably gonna take a little longer because potatoes, they actually cook quicker in water than in anything with salt for some reason. All right, so my broccoli has been steamed up, revived, back to green. And I'm just putting it here in the cutting board. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here in a minute. Because I gotta move but I'm just chopping it in little pieces because of the picky eaters that don't care for chunks of vegetables in it. I don't mind it, but you know what I'm saying. All right. So that should take about 20 minutes to cook those potatoes in there. And then we're gonna add the milk, and then the broccoli, and then we're done. It's that quick. Broccoli, potato, cheddar soup. Oh, and the cheese. Can't forget the cheese. Guys, you cannot forget the cheese. All right, so that, I think I got like 3 cups here, so I might not need the other bag at all. Because after I chopped it, it actually made more. Can you guys see? So that made about 3 cups of chopped broccoli. So we're gonna check on my potatoes because I want to make sure they cook through, and they're just got in the swimming pool, so they're gonna take a little while, but I don't want to keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Right? Right. All right, let me have my drink. Where's my drink? Where's my drink? Here it is. So we're gonna do that flatbread, and it's so easy. It's 3 ingredients. Has anyone in here has made the 3 ingredient flatbread that I've made? I think it was last week. We're gonna redo it again. There we go. All right. So I have a bag where I hide all my pepperoni, all my stuff that I don't want my kids to mess with. And it's like a coffee bag, like an old coffee bag, so they don't know what is in it. And that's why I stack up all my stuff that I don't want them to mess with. So this is what we're gonna use for the flatbread. This is the uncured turkey pepperoni option. You can do pepperoni if you like. I'm using turkey. Oh, I have to taste it. Excuse-moi, but I'm gonna have to taste this because it's really good. I love it. So we're gonna do that one. This flatbread, guys, is to eat with the soup. It's gonna be fabulous along with that soup. Delicious. Perfecto. 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 All right. Gotta keep my water in. Let's see if I can try to pull this up a little more. Gives me a good angle there. Yeah, see, my hair is like a mess this morning. So how's everybody doing this morning? Hello, hello. We're just waiting on the potatoes, guys, at this point. Because I want to make sure that they are nice and tender. They're not like rocks in my soup. Then we're gonna add the milk, the cheese, and the last thing we're gonna do is drop the broccoli in. So they stay nice and green and fresh and delicious. You can add carrots if you like shredded carrots. Or you don't have to. I got these bananas that are staring at me, and they're like, make me banana bread. Whenever your bananas are brown, guys, don't throw them out. Give them to your chickens, or make some banana bread, or banana pancakes, or banana muffins, but make something with them. All right. Woo! This is thick. And I'm getting a facial here. Like, my face, my glasses are like smoked up. Isn't she lovely? All right, so next we are going to add, because those look about done, and we'll give it about 5 more minutes, 5 more minutos, and then she's gonna be done. She's going to be done. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. Bring you a little bit closer. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. You guys can see my coffee bar behind me. I don't know why I'm whispering, guys. Can y'all see that? Woo! That's steam. That's gonna be so good because it's got that protein from the bone broth that I mixed in. So, what are we doing next, guys? Tell me. What are we doing next? We got to add the milk. 3 cups of milk go in here. So 3 cups of chicken stock, 3 cups of milk. I'm going to wait a couple minutes. So thick and lovely. And the potatoes are just making it even thicker, because potatoes are a thickener. Want to make sure they're nice and soft. Ooh, that thyme smells delicious in there. And the potatoes, look, they break easily. So we're just going to give it about 6 more minutes on low. And we're going to give it some love and positive vibes so it can help the cooking process, right? There we go. I think that's all she wrote, because I cut them really small, so it's about good. So next, we're gonna add our milk. You can use heavy cream if you like. And we're gonna stir that up some more. You see the creaminess in there? It's gonna get nice and thick for me. I'm gonna increase my heat because I had lowered it. Let's see if you guys can see it. All right. That's what is going to happen. I splashed sauce everywhere, so I'm just gonna wait here. It's gonna be very tasty. You can see the little thyme around there. It's gonna be nice and thick and delicious. Then we're gonna need 3 cups of cheddar cheese. If you add more, I'm not the cheese police. I'm not gonna pin you for it. You do you. But yeah, you can never go wrong with the cheese. And this what makes it so hearty and delicious. You can put some oyster crackers in here and eat them as is. But today we're making flatbreads, 3 ingredient flatbreads. They're gonna go alongside with this and it's gonna be fabuloso. So we're just waiting for this to come up to heat. And then once it's thickened, then we're gonna add the cheese. So what's everybody doing today? What are these weekend plans? Are we doing some cleaning the house? Normally, you know, because it'll coat the back of the spoon. That's how you know it's thick. It's not quite there yet. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Clean up here in aisle 2. Oh my God, I wish you guys were here. It smells so good. Not quite yet. Not quite. Almost there. Actually, if we cover it up, it'll probably do it quicker. Let me see. Oh, you guys have been commenting. You guys, let me see. I just gotta scroll up on my comments. Let me see what's everybody doing. All right. I do not understand that last message there. All right, this, I'm so, ooh, it's getting thicker now. It was worth covering it up. See, it's getting thicker. Because as the potatoes boil some more, it releases starch and it makes it thicker. So it's gonna be good. We're just gonna wait there patiently, guys. And I'm not very patient when it comes to cooking, especially soups. I'm not very, very patient with it. But you guys keep me sane. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Look at that. Woo! She's getting thicker and thicker and thicker. Thicker, 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 thicker. All right. Almost there, guys. 10 more minutes. We're almost there. then we're gonna start doing our flatbread because we love flatbreads. Look at that. Ooh, she's coming along. It's releasing even more starch in there, so that's great. I'm keeping it close so that it can cook super duper quick. I don't want to leave it because then it'll burn it. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. That's why I haven't started the flatbread yet, but I'm going to here in a minute as as it gets thicker and richer, then we're gonna add the cheese. Okay, 5 more minutes. And then I'm gonna get everything ready here for our flatbread. She's growing. All right. I'm gonna lower my heat. Because she's about ready. She's ready for that cheese. So we're gonna add, you guys see how thick it is? So we're gonna add our 3 cups of cheddar. I'm gonna use everything I've got in here. You can do freshly grated, or you can buy it just like I did. Oh gosh, it's looking so good. Oh gosh, I wish you guys were here. I wish you all were here. You can add to this to make it even better. Some bacon bits if you have. Ooh, look at that. You're talking about creamy? Now that's some creamy soup, y'all. That is creamy. So I'm not gonna need really to season it because of the cheeses here. So I'm gonna lower my heat right now because it's done at this point. Can you guys see that? Look how velvety smooth that is. So we're just gonna add a few bacon bits. It's gonna give it more flavor to that, just a wee bit. And then we're gonna add a little bit of the Parmigiano Reggiano for a little salty bite. About that much. Look at that, y'all. Ooh, I could just drink this whole thing. So good. Who doesn't like vegetable soup? And then we're gonna, last thing we're gonna do is the broccoli. If you have carrots, shredded carrots, you can go ahead and add it in there. The reason why last minute I say, because I don't want to make my broccoli brown. I want it to stay nice and green and fresh. But look how cheesy that is, guys. Oh my God. Ooh, that's some creamy soup. Can y'all see that? That is some creamy stuff going on in there. Like creamy, creamy, creamy. So now Let me check the recipe, make sure I got everything there. Yep, everything's on. Got everything covered. So now we're gonna do the flatbread. This is done. Can y'all see that? Look at that. Doesn't that look cheesy? Delicious. I'm gonna turn this off. So you can make it as thick as you want. If you want it a little bit more thinner, or a little bit loose, the soup, you can add a little more liquid in it, a little chicken stock. I like it the way it is. And I think my kids are gonna love it. All right, so now you're gonna come with me. Come with me, and you'll see that I live. Yeah, we're gonna come right here because we're going to do the flatbread. 3-ingredient flatbread to eat with this. It's gonna be delicious. So let's start with the main ingredient, which is the yogurt. So I need Greek yogurt, but if you don't have Greek yogurt, guys, don't feel bad. Don't go buying Greek yogurt just for this. You can most certainly, positively use sour cream. Okay, not that hard, because all you're gonna need here is 1 cup. So we're gonna do 1 cup, and in the meantime, I'm gonna get my flour in here because I'm running out of flour. I'm gonna use this kind. I mix it up with my whole wheat, so it's not all unbleached, all purpose. And when I make a sourdough, I love this flour for that. So, woo! The tower of flour. There she goes. That's my King Arthur. All right. Hello, hello. So now we're gonna need 1 cup of that Greek yogurt. But I don't have Greek yogurt, so I do have, but I wanna do some sour cream today. You guys see how thick it is? You know what? We're gonna do sour cream and yogurt to make the cup. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. Drop it in. The cup. Another cup of flour. 1 cup of flour. You guys, make this recipe today. It's so stinking easy. Like, super duper easy. So 1 cup of yogurt, 1 cup of flour. In she goes. Got it all in, which I still think that's not going to be enough for 6 flatbreads, but we shall see. So maybe we should do another cup. We're gonna double it because I think that's what we did last time. Yep, we have to double it. So again, if you're just hopping on, we're making cream of cheddar broccoli soup, potato broccoli soup. And we're making now the flatbread to go alongside with this. Other cup. Perfect. So now we're going to need our baking powder. So we need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, but you can use the one I make because I make my own baking powder. And I put the measuring spoon in the sink and I didn't. So we're going to do 4 teaspoons because we're doubling the recipe, right? Am I right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's so easy to make baking powder. So stinking easy. All it is cream of tartar, cornstarch, and baking soda. Way better than the one in the store. Ooh, she's mixing nicely. Look at this, y'all. So when it turns into a ball, like a dough ball, then it'll be ready to rest, and then we're going to roll it out. Who has made this recipe already? I always make this. My kids love it. I have a lot to clean up here. The day is so beautiful out, guys. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot, not too cold. There's like a wind in the air. It's beautiful. See that ball? That's what you guys want to see. All right, so we're just gonna let that sit there for a couple minutes before we start rolling it. That will give me enough time to do my dishes. If you guys saw that video that I did with the loofah sponges, you guys, these are amazing. These loofah sponges are amazing. They're great to do your dishes, and they dry in like no time at all. So I make my own baking powder and my own sponges, right? Right. I'm just making time here so that as soon as I'm done here, that dough is going to be ready to roll. Like ready to roll. But as you guys can see, I'm already done with dinner. Done. Finished. That soup smells delicious. You guys have to make it. So what is your favorite soup? Anybody has a favorite soup? I'm going to check out the comments here in a minute. All right, almost done here. All right, I'll finish those later. All right. done. So now we're gonna make our flatbread. So as you all can see, I'm gonna get my handy dandy roller, but I gotta move this stuff out of the way. And wipe it down. All right. Get my roller, my rolling pin. And for this, I'm gonna need some flour on my counter because I don't want it to stick. So I need flour on my counter and in my roller and in my hands. This is something fun, like kids can help you do this. When they're here on the weekends, they like to make their own. My little one's like all excited about it. He's like, what are we gonna put on it? Let them create their own pizzas. I call him my little one, but he's not really little. But yeah, let them have fun. So look how pillowy that flatbread is. Can y'all see that? That's what you want on your flatbread. Nice and soft and pillowy, and just letting it rest for 5 minutes, it really, really helps. So now we're gonna cut this in 5 sections. All right, I'm gonna get my bench cutter. And then I'm going to take out my my cast iron skillet where I'm going to be making these. Oh, it's heavy. So heavy. And I don't want to burn it, so I'm just going to put it on low for now. So I'm going to get my bench cutter here, and then we're going to cut it in 6 sections. So we're going to do 1, 2, 5. All right, let's see how these go. That's a better angle right here. So we're gonna put them in the cast iron in a little bit of butter or olive oil. And then we are going to cook them there, kind of like a tortilla. And then we're gonna finish them in the oven. So you can do any topping you like. I'm using uncured pepperoni with just regular tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese, but you can do whatever you want. You can do pesto, bubby yummy, which I don't have any. I need to make some pesto, or just no sauce, just toppings and cheese, whatever you like. So that goes for one. Let's do the other because I think I'm gonna have to need a little more. Put a little more flour on my hands. Yeah, guys, thank you for the likes. Thanks for hopping on. I know it's a little bit early this morning. I normally come in at 10 a.m., but today I just decided to let's go live early. sticking to my roller, so you don't want that. I'm gonna grab some more of that flour. Make sure it's all covered up. It's breaking. That's how tender and fluffy this is. This is a very good dough recipe for like thin crust pizza. It's like really, really good. You're gonna see how this is gonna rise the minute that I put it in my skillet. So I'm gonna heat up my skillet here. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna heat up my skillet. Put it a little bit higher, and then we're gonna add the butter. Whatever I got left in here. Lots of butter. All right. That should be good. So we're just gonna let that get nice and hot back there. You guys can see it. Wait back there. Let me see if I can show you guys. There we go. All right, so that's coming up to heat. And it still has a little bit of the coconut oil from yesterday that we made those what was it that we made? The chicken and waffles. Did anybody see the chicken and waffle video? Anyone? I made chicken and waffles yesterday. Super quick and easy. All right, that's gonna come to temperature. Just wanna keep an eye on it because I don't wanna burn it. I don't wanna burn it. We're gonna do 2 at a time of these flatbreads. Everybody on here? Can everyone see me? All right. It's coming along. Finish off this little bit of yogurt that's left in here. I'm gonna eat it. It's like a little bit left. I'm gonna add a little more here. I always have yogurt in hand. to make those recipes. Even like if you're baking cakes, it's so good when you add the Greek yogurt. I'm gonna add a little bit of almond butter to my Greek yogurt. About that much. That's just a cooked snack here. Then we're gonna mix it all up. And it's gonna be like peanut butter fluff, except it's almond butter fluff. So good. So good. I can't wait to try that broccoli cheddar potato soup. So this is ready. Now watch the magic. Can y'all hear that? That butter and that skillet with that flatbread. Then we're gonna add the sauce for the pizza. Guys, it's gonna be so good. Oh, it's so fluffy. Drop my lid. All right. So, we're gonna get our big spatula. I love this spatula. And we're gonna check. It smells like brown butter, and I love the smell of brown butter. I love it. Like when I make pancakes or cookies, that brown butter brings out the nuttiness. Delicious. So who's on here right now? Let's see. We are down to 2. Thank you guys for the likes. Anyway, I'm gonna finish putting this up together, and then I'm gonna be posting the final picture so you all can see. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for having me here, for joining me this morning. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.